I'm gonna show you this crazy money. I don't even know if to call it's not necessarily a glitch, possibly exploit, but in Dragon's Dogma 2, this is a way that you can get some crazy amount of money real easily. And there's two ways you can go about it, and one way will make you a lot more money than the other way. So right now, where we are, we're in Melv. I found a port crystal and put it here. That way I can easily fast travel back and forth between the two locations we need. So we got Melv, and then what you'll need is to at least have the checkpoint rest down. This is where you can do one way, and this is the one that makes you a little bit less money. So in this area, there's going to be a guy. I think his name's George. He's a traveling merchant. He goes between here and Bictal. And when he's here, you can sell what we're going to be selling to him, but a little bit less than the better way to go about it. So that's one way. That's the early way. If you want to do that, if you have port crystals, you could put one there, or you could use the ox cards from Vermhe where the hell is it? From the main capital, Vernworth. You could go back and forth with the carts and everything. So you can go from Melv to the capital, then go from the capital to checkpoint rest down. I'm going to show you the best way to go about this. So if you have two port crystals, I recommend putting one in Melv, because this is where the vendor that has the goods that we're going to be purchasing. And the next one, if you've either unlocked it through the way that I've showed in the previous video, or through the main quest, you want to get to Batal. I've put a port crystal here as well. That way we can travel back and forth. And the reason that we have to travel back and forth is fairy stones may be a question. You may be questioning if it's worth it. With this method, you'll be able to buy an endless amount of fairy stones with the vendor that we'll be selling to. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Melv. You're gonna go to this little section that has the inn here and this vendor. It has this little, depending on what, I don't know if this is a quest related, but it has this little girl just sitting here. This is the shop. So this is where we're gonna go. We're gonna go into the shop. We're gonna talk to the vendor.
Well met.
You're gonna buy, and you're gonna go over one, and you're gonna buy his apples and his grapes. Currently, I haven't reset it yet, so I currently bought them out. And when you buy his apples and his grapes, he'll sell them 5 at a time. What you do, you can see, I have 10 of each in my inventory. You're gonna go to this bench. You're gonna want to doze off until you go through a cycle for a whole day. So you want to basically just doze off until you get to a full day's rest. Then you're gonna, so now it's reset. You're gonna look, so they're still normal. You're gonna go back in here.
Well met.
You're gonna look at his inventory. He's restocked. We're gonna buy. We're gonna leave.
Do come again.
And we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go grab my pawns. I'm gonna have them come all the way over here, and I'm gonna tell them to wait, because kind of just getting in the way. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna doze off again to reset for a full day. All right, now we're back. Now we're gonna check. And it hasn't happened yet, but when you depending on how often you do it, so we're just gonna, all right, took a little bit, but here we go. So what you want is you want the grapes and the apples become ripened. This takes about 3 to 4 days. So what you want to do is get them ripened, and as soon as you have some ripened ones, you always want to keep track of it, because you don't want them to go rotten, because once they go rotten, they only sell for 1 gold. You want them ripened. That's the prime time for selling. But this bench is located right in front of an inn. You just go in, deposit your ripened grapes and apples, put them in there, and you'll see I have 30 of each. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to stock up till I have 100 of each, because I think you can only store 100 in the in your inventory in the storage. So I'm just going to get 100 of those, and then we'll get back to the tutorial. All right, so now that we've done this for a little bit, we can see if we go into inventory here, our
But I can manage
storage
both
at the
roles
inn,
myself.
I'm going to deposit these real quick.
But enough about me.
We max out at 95 each, so I have 95 ripened apples and ripened grapes. Now I'm just putting in grapes and apples, and there's a reason behind that. So I'm going to do this method for a little bit more, just to get some regular apples and grapes, and then we'll come back to the video. I'll come back to the video and show you the next step in this process. Alright, so I think I'm good with the amount of apples I got. So now what we're going to do is we're going to deposit these so they don't ripen up during your travels and whatnot. So I think the timing and the quantity it is you can do 3 doze off cycles, so 3 days with the vendor to get a total of 15, because he sells them 5 each. At a time, and it takes a day to reset. So if you do 3 days, you get 15, and you'll have 15 regular. You rest 1 more day, so the 4th day 5 should ripen, the 5th day 10 should ripen, and if you keep all of those original 15 in your inventory, by day 5 10 of them should be ripened. But if you go into the 6th day with all those still in your inventory, the original 5, the first 5 is going to rotten, and then you're going to have 10 ripen, because all 15 have been aged, only 10 are ripened, and now 1's rotten. So the best way to do it is do 3 days, get 15, and then I was going off of it, just every time it ripens at least 5, put them in the storage. You can go at least 2 days to get it to 10. I just wouldn't risk it too much, because once he grows rotten, you can only get them they only sell for 1 gold each. Anyway, I'm rambling here. Now on to the next step of this. So what we're gonna do, so everything's in our storage, we don't have any more in our inventory, so we're gonna back out of Melv, and we're gonna go to Bechtal. So here we are. Over here is the inn at Bechtal. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our ripened grapes and apples, and we're going to be overcumbered because, it's a shit ton of ripened apples and grapes. We're going to go on out across from the inn. We're going to cross this street over here. I can't run right now because I'm overcumbered. And over here, in this little area, we want to look for the potion icon. This guy. When we open it up, when we get to this guy, we're going to talk to him. We're gonna buy first, because he has a fairy stone. We're going to buy that, and then we're going to sell. Now you can see each ripened apple is 350 gold, and 350 gold for a ripened grape. And we're going to sell all 95 of each. Boom, we made a profit of 66,500 gold. Now, we're still going to make some profit. So what we're going to do is we're going to back out of that, and now we're going to get some fairy stones from this. Okay, so here it is. Every 3 days he restocks on the fairy stones. So that kind of actually works with how everything is going to go. So I'm gonna buy that one, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back. I'm gonna grab.
Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will
I'm gonna do it this way because I want to just. Let's see. How many fairy stones do I have?
At a fair price.
I have 5 right now. That's fine. I'll do this at another time to get some more. But for right now, we're just gonna grab the rest of these. All right, now if the math was correct, he should have reset his inventory. Hello, my good sir. Perfect. So yeah, every 3 days he resets the inventory so you can get fairy stones, and then boom, boom. And we made a profit actually spent 10,000 for fairy stone, made 14,000 with those. So that is a money exploit currently in Dragon's Dogma. I don't know if this is going to be patched because I'm not sure if this was intentional or not. The only reason I feel like it wouldn't be patched is because it is kind of a drawn out process. It takes a little bit. It's faster when you have the port crystals and everything, but it still takes some time because, you know, you're sitting at a bench dozing off for days at a time, yada yada yada. I mean, this whole video took about 30 minutes to record and everything, but so I see how it could not really be like a, you know, instant money hack or anything, but you know, it's still something to keep an eye out. So if you want to abuse it, I would probably abuse it now in case it does get like either nerfed. If anything, I see it being nerfed, but I would use this money exploit right now just to get some quick easy money. I know money's not really difficult in this game, but it's a nice way to get you started, and you can load up on fairy stones and whatnot. Hope this video helped. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe for more guides like this. I've been TheGeerg. Thank you for watching.